So at this point, I'm pretty sure we all know what TLC is. TLC, also known as the Learning Channel, funnily enough, has nothing to do with learning, and actually, most recently is critically acclaimed for the 90 Day Fiance about Big Ed. Apparently, back in the day, they actually used to make educational videos, but that's not what the masses want, apparently. Apparently, they just want people smelling baby teeths as content, because that is peak content, and you cannot change my mind. So in today's video, I thought we would just look at TLC. So yeah, that's right, we're not bullying a child in today's video. That's probably a good thing. We're only bullying a conglomerate company. Yes, that's right. Me being the most virtuous man in the world, I would never bully children. No, not me. That is not in my protocol at all. So yeah, and you might be wondering what the video we're looking at today. It's a pretty epic video. It's another 90 Day Fiance. It's not Big Ed. It is not Big Ed. I went out of my way not to pick out Big Ed. So without further ado, let's just get into the video, shall we? So before I actually get into this video, I would like to ask you that if you end up enjoying this video, please leave a like on it. It really helps out the channel a lot, you know, makes my search ranking higher. And as a small YouTuber, I really need that. So without further ado, we'll actually get into the video now.
My name is Colt. I'm 33 years old. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I live with my cats.
Cold breakfast.
And my mother, Debbie.
I really don't want to be too harsh on anybody about things like this. I do understand that financial and living situations in different parts of the world are different. And, you know, I mean, he might not have a good paying job, but living with your mother at the age of 33 is no bueno, and you probably need to change that, buddy. You probably need to go find your own house. I mean, I think later on in the video he talks about how he has a rather well-paying job, so I don't understand why he has to live with his mother. I guess he's just not self-dependent, which isn't a good thing, and that is a real-life skill that you need. So, you know, not a good start for you. I already forgot your name, so I'm just gonna call you Man. Not a good start for you, Mr. Man. Not a good start.
After having struck out a few times online with American girls, I thought maybe I could search outside the country, maybe find a girl, and then I met Larissa.
Okay, so let me get this straight. He's tried online dating before, and then none of that worked out, so he moved outside of the country? That's just a setup for disaster. Don't you know that there's many women in foreign countries that are looking for a one-way ticket into the Americas because they believe that every American in the world is like a billionaire? It's just not good, and, you know, I understand you live with your mother, and you're probably lonely, but that's another reason that you should probably move out of your house or not have a woman from outside of the country, because I don't know if she would want to live with your mother. It's not a very cash money thing, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to live with my fiance's mother. Just saying. So like I said, go find your own house, man, please, just for me.
Larissa lives in Brazil, and she's 31 years old. It wasn't long before I decided I really wanted to meet her in person. So we worked it out and decided to meet in Cancun, Mexico. After 5 days, I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her.
I'm really just sad for this guy. I mean, after 5 days, he thought he found the love of his wife, which is basically a testament to how living with your mother for 33 years of your life can completely ruin your perception of how love works and how other females work. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'm pretty sure she doesn't reciprocate the feelings for you, as she was probably living on her own without her mother and father in the picture. You know what they say, to each their own. So maybe by some miracle of God, they do end up falling in love and, you know, loving each other for all of eternity. Spoilers, that's not how it goes.
So as we were leaving for the airport, I decided to propose to her.
Oh, I kind of wish I would have watched a little further in now, because at that point would have made my my last points a little more, my opinions a little more different on the last part that I did, because he literally proposed to a woman that he's only known in person for about 5 days. And you might be like, oh well, he knew her online. Well, you can't really build a relationship online, because how the human anatomy works is we gain actual attraction towards a human being when we meet them in person and we have actual bonding time with them. That's why you're probably more connected with your cousin that you know in the Americas than the one that lives in Canada. So in short, this marriage is going to fail.
After a whirlwind romance, Colt brings his fiancée home to Vegas to live with him and his mother, Debbie.
This is the first time Larsa has ever been to America, and I hope she likes it. I hope that she still loves me and we see each other and we hug and have that moment that every couple wants. Larissa! Hey.
Okay, honestly, look at that face and tell me that she actually loves you. There's no way that you see that face and you're like, oh yeah, that's the warm, welcoming smile of the person that I love and reciprocates that feeling for me. No, you look at that face and you're like, oh, I'm going to die tonight. There is no way in hell I'm going to actually love this person and have a blossoming relationship with it. There's just no way. That person wants to kill me. That person wants to actually throw me off the balcony of the Empire State Building and then afterwards go downstairs and tear my bone marrow into jelly.
Where's my flowers?
No flowers, honey, I'm sorry.
Larissa's new life isn't exactly what she expected.
Ready to go home, darling?
Oh, please. When Coach told me that we live with his mother, I got worried.
There it is. I'm telling you, no woman in the world, at least no more woman in the right headspace or any level of sanity, finds a 33-year-old man that lives with his mother attractive, okay? And if you do think someone living with their mother is attractive and you claim to be sane, I'm just gonna share this with you. Chances are you're not. It's highly unlikely that you're actually a sane human being with a functioning human brain if you find a person that is not self-dependent attractive. Now, that's just my hot take, but my hot take is just a little bit factual and cannot be disproven by any extent of fact and or logic, because that is the most fact and logic you can get.
How are you there?
And Colt's family is instantly suspicious.
That bitch is for his money, period. You think about riches and glory and glam and all this other.
See, this man gets it. This man gets that it is so unlikely that a woman would want to move in with a man that is living with his mother on the basically a flip of a dime, just because she claims to love him, even though they've only met for about 5 days in person and they knew each other for about a week on Facebook. There's no actual way that is factual, and there is no fabrications in the story at all. But I'm just saying that there is fabrications in the story, and that man is probably definitely right, and she just wanted to come to the Americas because there is, I guess, some opportunity in our land. I mean, not really. I live here, and it's kind of crazy right now.
You're a lucky one because he deserves better. He deserves better. Stop it. Welcome to Vegas. Ass is cheap. Ass is cheap. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Don't come in here screaming.
Good luck.
When I have my Jaguar.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. She says, I will be a millionaire in a few years. So she is depending on this man. I think his name is Colt. She's depending on Colt, the 33-year-old man-child that still lives with his mother, to have acquired a combined net worth of about $1 million in a few years, and so that she will have a Jaguar. And I'm just saying that it's probably not going to happen. I mean, let's look at the facts. He's a 33-year-old man that still lives with his mother, so apparently he's in a dead-end life, not intelligent enough to make some positive business ventures, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to be a millionaire by the time he's like 36, 37. So I don't know your name, Jaguar lady, you're out of luck.
Love is enduring for the other.
No,
Love
you
is
are not
fighting
gonna
for the
love
other.
In my
Love?
wedding. Don't come to my wedding, okay? What do you think that you are? And everyone that's against me,
Your
not my wedding, okay?
fictitious
You say to them that you're going to buy
mindset
things.
of love is absolutely delusional and confusing.
I'm just gonna say, if your first family meetup with a woman that you're presenting this woman to your family, like, oh yeah, this is the woman I love, and it goes down like this, it's probably not a good sign. I mean, your brother, I think that's your brother, might not be your brother. He's probably coming from a really good place. He has genuine reason to have concern here, because it's like a back of the book story, man. Stuff like this happens all the time. For some foreign woman swindles her way into some man's life, and then it just becomes a gold digger. I mean, it's really just a poster child of all things, if you think about it, and it's kind of sad, because like I said, it happens all the time. But with that being said, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, drop a like on the video, share with a friend, because you and your friends probably have similar interests. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, that's about all I have to say. Let me add like a leafy thing in here. If you like this video, you will get